thinking about how he is, again, the two-sided. He's safety for us on one side, and he shuts out the evil and the darkness on the other side for us. And it reminded me of a story, and I was going to ask Dad last night, and then I left before I asked him to remind me to get this story right. But he tells the story of when I was a toddler, and I would have been old enough to talk, but still young. And I had a crib, and then it was the type of crib that when the child gets to be toddler age, they can still use it as a bed, like the side of it can go all the way down so the toddler can get in and out of the bed and go to sleep. Well, I was at the stage where it was all the way down so I could get in and out and go to bed. But I went through a period of time where I didn't want to sleep right. I was crying, and I don't know if I'd wake up in the night too, but they were having trouble and not understanding what was wrong with me. And so one night when he was putting me to bed, without thinking, he just kind of reverted back to, before he left, he put the side up, which it hadn't been for a long time. He put that side up. And I said, now the foxes can't get me. And I laid down and went to sleep. I wasn't able to say I was afraid. I didn't know. But when he put that side up, I was safe. And that's Jesus. He's that gate, because sometimes we just feel so vulnerable and afraid, and we may not even know how to say what we're afraid of until we know that gate goes up. And he's that for us. And it reminded me too of when years later as an adult, I moved into the house where I'm at now, out in the country by myself, and some of the city people I worked with at the store back then were afraid for me, and they kind of put that fear on me. You should have a gun with you. You should have a bat. I'm thinking, me with a bat? I mean, come on. What am I going to do? They were like, really? This is not going to help. But somehow it kind of started this little bit of fear, and so I started at nighttime. I would hear every noise, and I would get out of my bed so many times. I think someone's in my driveway, and I would get out and I'd look out the window, nobody's there, and I'd go back, and I kind of felt this tension. And so at nighttime I'd have this tension. But this one night I was like, I just said, Lord, help me not to be afraid. And the verse right away that came to my mind was, I will lay me down in peace and sleep. For you alone, O Lord, this is what got me. For you alone, O Lord, make me dwell in safety. And it was as if that crib gate went right back up, because I instantly felt my body relax, and the next thing I knew, it was morning. That fear was gone, like he spoke to me. You alone, O Lord, make me dwell in safety.